Guys, welcome to another tutorial, and today we would want to learn how to restore a database backup to your studio, to your server, or um, putting it in another way, how to bring back a database that you had on another server or on another system that you backed up, bringing it back to your current server, your current studio. Okay, so let's go. But before we continue, please, I would beg you to like, subscribe, share, and put on the notification icon if you want more updates on data querying and other data related issues. All right, let's go. So first of all, this is my studio, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, and I have my databases here. And the database I want to use is my AdventureWorks database, which I downloaded from Microsoft platform. But the first issue here is that this file is located in my documents folder on my PC, which is not normally accessible by your studio or by your server. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is let us copy this file, and we are going to paste it in another location where we're sure that our studio or our server will be able to reach, right? So we want to do that in the proper folder, which will be in our server folder, a Microsoft SQL Server folder, and we're going to put it in our database backup folder. All right, so to do that, go to your local disk, and then we want to go to program files, and we're looking for Microsoft SQL Server, and we also want to make sure that it's the right server that we are going to. So I had multiple servers here. I've uninstalled a couple of them, but this is the one I'm looking for. Now you have to be careful. I'm using the developer version, the developer edition of my server, and it's usually MS SQL Server, right? If it's your Express edition, it will be in SQL Express. Are we good? So know the difference. If you're using the developer edition, you're looking to your MS SQL Server. If it's your Express edition, you're going to your SQL Express. Okay, so I'm going to my MS SQL Server, MS SQL, and I want to paste it in my backup folder. And the moment I do that, I can now come back to my studio. So I want to import a database backup. I want to restore a database backup. Right click on this and you see restore database. Select that, and next up you want to locate the file. So is it on another database that is on this system, or that is on this studio, or you want to this system here on this studio, or you want to get it from your device, which is what we want to do. Okay, so there are two ways. If you're finding it so much of a difficulty to, okay, let's just go on first. I'll explain what I want. So you click this three dot because you want to add a file media type is a file, and you see your file is here. Now it was here for me because I had already visited this folder, but let me try to have it in a worst case scenario when I'm not there at all. So let me say maybe I was just on C. Okay, so how can I easily navigate to that place, without going back and forth and all the rest? Now if I have my folder where I dropped it, which is this, okay, I can simply come here to my Windows, to my is it, I don't know what they call this, yes, all right, to this bar that has my location, my path bar or whatever. If I click on it, it gives me access to the file path to this folder, so I can highlight it and copy. And then if I come here, all I just need to do is to do that. Okay, and if I press enter, it takes me to that particular folder, right? So let me do that again. I'm deleting this. I'm assuming that I'm very first place. I come here and I paste and I press enter. It takes me to that location. Then I select it and then I say okay. I say okay. Yep, it is my backup, right? File, and then okay, and then database so and so restored successfully, and now I now have that database available to me. Alright guys, thank you. Watch out for my next video when I'll be showing us how to also create tables and the different ways you can create tables.